What's going on, everyone? Zach here from Ghoul School, where we dive into all things creepy and cool. And today, well, unfortunately, this piece of shit's back. Okay, so today we're gonna dive into part 2 of this mask, which I'll link the first video right here. But we have something special today. I know I tore this thing apart in the first video, and a lot of people gave me hate for not wearing this thing. I'm sorry, this thing is so painful, I'm not putting it on my head. But let's do a side-by-side comparison, because I finally got the real deal here. This is the real Composite Effects Belial. So let's dive into some difference between the two of them. I'm just gonna flat out say this right now, so everybody that hated on me for not trying this one on in the last video can just hold their tongues for now. In this video, I'm not gonna try either of these masks on. This mask will have its own review a little bit further down the line, but today we're just gonna concentrate on the differences between the two. So let's take a further look into that. So I think it's safe to say that there are some vast differences between these two. This is the real deal, this is the Chinese knockoff. This is your brain, this is your brain on drugs. This is the Kardashians pre-op, this is post-op. You see where I'm going with this? You don't want to get mixed up with these knockoffs. One of the biggest issues with these terrible secondhand knockoff type deals is that the companies that are selling them are promoting these masks using the pictures of this mask. They're saying that this mask is about $30 when you're really gonna receive this thing. Let's look at some of the differences here. The first and most obvious one being, this is silicone. This will stretch. It will form to your face and move with you. This is latex. This doesn't stretch, and it's stuck looking surprised that I actually finally got the real deal here. There's a ton of different things. This actually can cause allergies too, being latex, so not everyone can wear this. Silicone is hyperallergenic, so just about anyone can wear this. This is $20-some, this is $600+. The differences go on and on, not to mention just the overall quality. Let's look at the sculpt next. Look at this, this thing is beautifully sculpted. I'm gonna try to turn it to the side for you. Unfortunately, I've got this thing on the turntable. But you can see the actual depth. The time that the artist took to actually sculpt this is, I mean, it's second to none. Again, CFX seriously puts out some great products, and I can't praise them enough. And no, they're not paying me to make these videos. I just truly admire their work and love the things they do. I mean, as you can see, the sculpt on this guy, the paint job is awesome. As you saw in the other video, that this thing is a joke as far as sculpture. It's a joke as far as paint. There's really no comparison. So before we go any further, let's get this thing out of here. After talking to the people at CFX, they wanted me to relay a couple of messages to you. The first one being, simply don't fall for these scams. If the price seems too good to be true for a mask like this, chances are it is. I'm sorry, but you're not gonna get this mask for $20 to $40. And when you pay those companies, a lot of the time what's happening, not only are they gonna take your money initially, but a lot of those sites are phishing sites. And that means that they'll not only take that initial transaction fee, but they're taking your credit card information, and you'll see purchases down the road that you didn't make on your credit statement, and you're gonna end up paying more than what this mask would have cost if you just went with the real thing initially. The second thing being, if you see these ads on social media or wherever it may be, don't click on them, don't share them, don't do anything other than report them to that social media platform. Because if you view them, if you share them, whatever it is, what that's doing is it's giving that counterfeit company a click-through rate. It's making them seem like people are interested in it and that people want this product to keep repeatedly showing up on their timeline. So the best thing to do, simply report it as spam or fraudulent information or a fraudulent product, and just go about your day. Because otherwise, you're gonna get conned, and have this thing show up at your door. And I promise you, you don't want this. I mean, look at this thing. It's flat as a pancake. It's terrible. So to sum this one up, just do not, I repeat, do not buy this trash. You will be sadly disappointed. And on top of that, a lot of the sites that are selling these are ending up being offshore phishing sites. Again, meaning that not only are they going to take your money initially, they'll end up stealing your credit card number, your email address, whatever information that they can get through you, they'll end up using it somewhere else. So just stay clear of them. If you see these ads, go ahead and report them to whatever social media platform as spam or fraudulent, so that way we can keep the money in the pockets of the artists that actually created this, and not these terrible companies creating this trash. If you like this video, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below, and don't forget to hit the bell icon so you're notified anytime that Ghoul School comes out with a new video where we stay on top of all things creepy and cool. And just remember, stay away from these sites, don't waste your money, and leave a comment below. Tell me what you think about this trash versus the real deal. And also, keep an eye out for the review of the actual Belial mask. But until next time, stay creepy.
I'm Belial.